Hi, you guys. It is November 13th, 2014. My name is Doris, and this is the Knit and Purl Podcast, episode 27. There's not a name yet. So, how you guys doing? I am feeling 100% better this week, as you could tell. If you are new to this podcast, thank you for stopping by. I hope you enjoy it. Grab a soft drink and you're knitting and just, sit back and enjoy the ride. And if you are returning, thank you so much for coming back and thank you for your support. You can find the show notes for this podcast on Knit and Purl, and the Purl is P-E-A-R-L, Knit and Purl doris.blogspot.com. In social media, I am One Fine Cow on Ravelry and Twitter. I am One Fine Design, and that's the letter 1, on Facebook and Etsy, and I am Doris M. Smith on Instagram. The podcast has a Ravelry group, which is the Knit and Purl podcast group. And this week we have 3 new members. We have Baba Bats, who is Emma from Devon in the UK, and Emma has a podcast. She just has just started, Baba Bats, and it's on YouTube. I recommend it. She's fun to watch and listen to. Then we have Life Full of Laugh, who is Lisa from Newark, Ohio, and Lisa has a blog, and I just happened to be perusing it, and she had posted her favorite podcasts, and I was one of them, and Lisa and I also share our most favorite podcast, who is The Fat Squirrel. And we have Val Sue, who is Val from Rochester Hills, Michigan. And she also has a blog, and I can't think of the name of it. So anyway, thank you, ladies. Hi, Emma. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Val. Lisa, thank you for the shout out. YouTube, we have 119 subscribers this week. Wow. Thank you guys so much. This is just so much fun for me, and I enjoy the fact that people like to also listen or watch and join the group and stuff. It's like very nice, and I really, really appreciate it. So, continuing on, we have a November-December Cal in the Knit and Purl podcast group, and I kind of changed it up this week, and I was thinking, and I thought, you know what? Why not have it start November 1st and after? So I put it back up, because I have a right to change my mind. I'm a woman, and I'm changing my mind. And I'm saying November 1st through December 15th. The rules are you must be a member of the group to qualify for prizes. It is a Christmas gift knitting / finished objects contest. And like I said, starts November 1st and ends December 15th. No chatter on the contest thread. Kind of makes it difficult when you're counting. And there is going to be a chatter thread, and I'll try to make sure I open that tonight, for sharing your projects and encouraging each other. You can have 2 entries per person, and the prize is a $6 or less Ravelry pattern. And last but not least, have fun and think about Christmas gifting as you knit. Okay, that's all the administrati. So, the stash enhancement and stories of the week. So last week, I showed you the orange waffle hat from my hand spun. Well, Friday after the podcast in the afternoon, the recipient for that gift, Melissa, Ted's daughter, came by, and she came in. I was in here knitting and probably watching a podcast, And she said, "Hi, how you doing?" I was like, and I thought to myself, "Oh no, her gift is on the table right here." And I said, "Melissa, I'm going to need you to leave this room for a minute." And I bustled her out and I shut the door and I tried to hide the hat. And then, so she came back and said, "What is it? What is it? What do you got?" What is she trying to dig around a little bit? And I said, "You know what?" So I gave it to her. I'm very bad about, if I have the Christmas gift, I want to give it to him. And I wanted to see how she liked the hat. And I wanted to make sure it fit her. And she loved it. And it fit her wonderfully. It got all her hair up in there. It was really great. So I was happy about that. But she got her Christmas gift even before Thanksgiving. Terrible. So also, kind of gonna in the story talk about a few podcasts because a few things really stuck out to me. So I've been watching the Bakery Bears. Love them, Kate and Dan. Well, Kay has been showing her giraffes, and oh my gosh, I love them so much. I said, I'm going to knit one. And then I thought for a minute, okay, Doris, you haven't even got the pattern or knitted a Bakery Bear yet. So I went over to the dark side and I purchased the Bakery Bears. And oh my goodness, $6.11. You get so much. I can't really show you, but because it is a bot pattern. But oh my gosh, this pattern is a book, okay? You bought a book for $6. Here it is, and there's 13 pages. There's pictures, and there's ways to figure out, to show you step by step how to knit this bear and how to put it together. It is incredible, okay? I don't know why I didn't buy it before. And the reason I bought it was because I thought, you don't even know if you can knit the bear and you're already wanting to buy the giraffe. So anyway, awesome. I recommend it. And I know I'm probably the last person in the knitting community to buy the Bakery Bears, but I did. To the dark side, Dan. It's awesome. So, also, I watch Shumeling, who is Maya from Sweden. She's this beautiful girl. I love her voice as well. But she was showing, and I'm going to try to find it. She was showing the set of, maybe she's got, I never even thought about her project page. I should have done this before. Let me just go to Instagram and hopefully find her. I might not be able to find it on my likes. Okay, I will because I liked him. Come on, open up. Okay, I just have to show you these because, oh my goodness. They are incredible. So awesome. Look at these. I have never done color work before. These are just beautiful. Beautiful colors in there and just awesome. A lot of detail. So I posted on, I said, I want these. So another thing about me, Instagram, when I see some like beautiful stuff like these or whatever, or some beautifully hand spun yarn that somebody puts up, I always like comment, "Can I have that?" Or it's meant to be a joke, but it's also, if you're going to give it to me, I'll take it. Anyway, Shumaling, she's on YouTube. She's awesome. It's another one. Anyway, these are just things that have stuck out to me this week that I just wanted to talk to you about. And there's another one, and I will share her in my works in progress. So, we're not done because we have stash enhancement now. So last week, I blame my being sick. I did have a stash enhancement. I bought this yarn. I bought this yarn to go onto my flax sweater. It is the Caron Simply Soft Party in the black sparkle colorway. And I don't know if you can see the sparkles. It's like the pink, but as far as the sparkles, but it's black. I bought it as a contrast color to go onto the flax. So I got that. I got the Bakery Bears pattern. And I got a gift from a contest thread. Finally, I won something. Made by Faye, or Fee, it's F-E. She has a podcast. She has a Ravelry group. And if she was having her big birthday month in October, and prize. Her name is Fernanda, and her podcast is on YouTube. It's Spin a Yarn Monday. I like her too. And so I got one of her bags that she makes. Awesome. Love it. It's got little sheepies, and it's one of those knot bags where you do this. There it is. So awesome. I haven't put anything in it yet, so I wanted to show you. And look, oh my God, this is what the package came in. Beautiful. I said, oh, so pretty, so pretty. Fernanda. And I got this yarn. Isn't it pretty? It is from Valley Yarns. It's the Charlemont. It's got silk and I think it's fine superwash merino, mulberry silk, and polymer or, nylon. So pretty. The colorway is 8 Deep Sea. Here's the front. Thank you so much, Fernanda. I was so excited and happy. So, let me look over here to make sure that I said everything that I wanted to say, and I did. So, in the faux, I had a lot last week, so I have nothing this week. I worked on a lot of stuff. So, my works in progress, I want to say that when I first started watching podcasts and in my early knitting life, I thought I could only have one project. And I would make myself finish that project before I started anything else. And then, of course, you got tired of it and you put it away and then you didn't knit. And so when I started watching podcasts and I saw the parade of works in progress, it's just like a whole bunch. So I have 5, but only 4 that I've worked on this week, and 2 of those are new ones. So we'll start with the ones that we had on in last week. Oh, shoot. Okay, I have to stop and restart because I have my hitchhiker in my purse. So we're just going to have a fractured podcast. I'm going to stop and restart. I'll be back. I'm back. And I have my hitchhiker. Sorry, I'm trying to get everything out of the way. I've got a lot of stuff piled here, so I make sure I have everything. And I forgot my hitchhiker. So, the hitchhiker is a bot pattern on Ravelry by Martina Bem. I'm knitting it out of Barocco sock, which is 75% superwash wool. Let me get this over here so I can see it. 25% nylon. The color is 1463. Then the dye lot is 1199. It's in my Joanne Springs Knit Spin Farm bag. Knitting it on US 3s. On my Addi Turbo US 3s. And I have made some progress. If I can get it untangled. This is where I was last week. Getting to know this camera. This is where I was last week. So I've done 3 teeth. So is it 3? Let me see. I'm sorry. Yeah, about 3.5 teeth, 4 teeth. I'm on 35. Tooth 35. And this is it. It's so pretty. I am so wanting it to be done so I can wear it. This color is not really showing up that good. Let me see here. There's blues and greens and purples and pinks and white. And it's just really pretty. Really pretty. Mm-hmm. Yeah, see, this is how it started in the stripes. And now up here it's kind of like coming... Oh, there. Let me see. Mm-hmm. It was very pretty. I enjoy it. I'm enjoying the knit, but I'm ready to wear it. It's getting cold here. I think when on my way home, it was 27. It's cold. And I put this dress on this morning, and I was like, I need a shawl, and I don't have one that works with this color, so didn't do that. Okay. The next one, I made it progress too. I did a lot of knitting this week. This is the flax sweater, which is a free pattern on Ravelry by Tin Can Knits. I'm knitting it in the Caron Simply Soft Party. This color is Fuchsia Sparkle. And I had finished the bottom of the body of the sweater last week, and I got a full sleeve on. I learned something with this sweater. So I had finished the sweater, and then I realized I forgot to go down to the small needle size. So it's knit on 4mm and 6mm needles, and I'm using the 40-inch circular magic looping, and it's in Knit Spin Farm bag. So anyway, so I learned how to put a lifeline in and ripped back and reknit. Also, another thing that I have done with this sweater, that is supposed to be a 1x1 rib, and I did a 2x2 rib. And this is supposed to be a 1x1 rib, and I did. You can't see the black, a 2x2 rib. So I was just gonna go ahead and do. Oh, look! See, there's where I was at the beginning of it. I was just gonna do the 2x2 on the arm, but then when I did it, 30 stitches, 2x2 rib doesn't work. So ripped back. Well, after I ripped back, but I learned how to do put the lifeline in because I'm not confident enough to rip back without some safety. So I did that, learned how to do that, and redid that ribbing. So I just have the second sleeve and blocking and putting, sewing in the ends. Also, I'm learning about acrylic yarn, and I'm okay with living with acrylic yarn, but look at the way that's coming out. It's wonky because of the acrylic. It bounces back and it doesn't lay right. So I'm hoping, I know it's not going to block out, but I'm hoping that when it's on, it'll not show so bad. See that? Look how that goes. Whoa. Anyway, I mean, acrylic is what I have right now. And this is actually, except for the black, knitted out of stash. So I can't afford a lot of the nice wool yarns right now. Just not in the budget. So I'll put this all back in here. And now I have 2 new projects that I started this week. The first one is a barley hat by Tin Can Knits. And I started it. This is another story, sorry. I started this. This should have been finished, okay? But I started it. I read the pattern. I thought I read the pattern. I read the needle sizes. I got my needles, and I started it, and I got almost to the crown. And I'm like, this is not right. It's so tight. I don't think this is right. So I reviewed the pattern and saw that I started the needles 2 inches, 2 millimeters too small. So this is knit on what is it knit on? Let me see. It's knit on, okay, I didn't put it in. It's supposed to be 6 8, and I had, I don't know, they were too small, and it was bulky. So I ripped it all out and started again. Barley hat, Tin Can Knits, free pattern, and I'm knitting it on the Clover 8 mil. Well, I'm finishing on the Clover 8 millimeter, US 8, 60-inch circular, the Clover bamboos. This is a Christmas gift for one of the grandsons. So, and it's Red Heart acrylic. The colorway is, it's a super saver. The colorway is camouflage, which I had also in stash. Big one. I'm probably going to make a couple of these hats. Or maybe not the same pattern, but the same, So finally, the last pattern, the last project, which I'm so thankful that I can have so many projects now. Before I was just like, I can't do it. It's too much. And you can only do one project. No. So this is in this cool bag that is adjustable handles. It's a Lantern Moon. It's a project bag that a friend gave to me. Her daughter, what used to be a yarn, I don't know what you call it. She went from yarn stores to yarn stores, a representative maybe for Lantern Moon, I don't know. But this friend, was cleaning out her storage and had these knitting things, and this was one of them. So awesome. And look, there's like different pockets all around. Very cool, very cool. So, and it's got pockets on the inside, like needle pockets and a zip pocket. So in this bag is a shawl. I need another shawl, It is the Terribly Simple shawl, and Emma from Baba Bats enabled me because when she joined I watched her podcast. I joined her group. She joined my group, and I was looking at her projects, and this was on one. I remembered on her podcast mentioning this, the Terribly Simple Shawl, and it is terribly simple and so much fun. It's a free pattern on Ravelry by Caitlin French. The pattern is a garter, and you cast on 11, and then you just do knit in front and back to and anyway, it's free, and it recommends using two sizes, two to three size. I don't remember. I don't have it, but you use a bigger needle than what the yarn calls for. So I'm knitting these on my US 10s, which is 6mm Addi Turbo 40-inch circular, and I'm knitting it out of again stash yarn. This is the Red Heart. I'll get this. The Red Heart Boutique Unforgettable, and the colorway is Petunia. I know it looks familiar. Can you see it? Because I knitted my Age of Brass and Steam shawl with this. But it's so cool, the colors, and this is not true colors here. But it's so funny how the colors, I'm going to reach over here, sorry. How the colors change with this. Look at this. This is how it knitted up in the Age of Brass and Steam, and look at the difference. So it's like the same color, but it's not coming out the same. So it's gonna be two different shawls. See how different that's coming out? I love, this is this one. This one is this one. I love the way I love the fabric, and I love the way the color is coming out on the garter stitch. This is a very fun, simple knit. I've been carrying it in the car with me. I've been just sitting and knitting, watching podcasts. It's like very fun. Enjoy it. So, living in my Lantern Moon bag. Put that back in there. So, I also am knitting on my I haven't touched the pattern this week. The pattern that I'm working on. I'm just kind of still in thinking, brooding mode. Excuse me. Fresca, the peach citrus. Really good. Spinning. I have been spinning this bag of fiber. It is alpaca, and this is a Missouri company. I bought it at Notorious. I haven't been there. I need to go. So it is this alpaca farm is in Missouri. I can't say the name of this town. I don't know. It's up by Columbia in Jeff City. Yeah, see, I paid $17. It's 4 ounces, and the color is light fawn from Missouri alpaca. And I'm enjoying it. It's kind of, it's nice. The roving. And here, if I can get it, I just grabbed it left it on the, so I don't know if that's a good idea. Let me take it off. Sorry. This is how it's spinning up and looking. It's not wanting to be incredibly thin, but I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the spin. I've got about an ounce of it spun so far. 4 ounces. Enjoying it. So. Okay. That is all of the spinning and knitting and all of that stuff. So we're going to go into our Pinterest finds. And this week, since we're close to Christmas, kind of some green type of gifting wrapping. It's a DIY Christmas gift packaging for cookies, and it's from Shelterness. I don't think I put that right. I didn't write where it was from. So, out of Pringles boxes, to go into it. It's like, no, that's kind of cool. Who doesn't eat Pringles and love them? And let's be green and make, it's pretty, it's just a few, and it's like pretty self-explanatory. You take your Pringles, wrap it, decorate it, and you can get, and this has, let me read it. Let me just read this for a minute. I didn't really read it. It says, amazing Christmas gifts. Cookies are amazing Christmas gifts, but how to wrap and package them so that they look festive. Here's a wonderful idea for you. You'll need a Pringles can, some wrapping paper, wax paper, parchment or freezer paper, a ribbon, glue, spray adhesive, muffin cups or liners. You cut the wrapping paper so that it wraps around the can and adheres to the outside of the can. Then you cut the ribbon and wrap it around. It says cut wax paper a similar size and roll it so that it fits into the can. Put your cookies into muffin cups and then into the tube. This way they won't move, and then give them as gift packages. So cool. So cool. I just might have to go buy Pringles. So if you're a cookie baker and you give cookie gifts, this is a nice green way to package them. They look nice and the cookies stay. They don't move around to get all crumbly. Awesome. So that is Pinterest. And then again, we're getting close. I just had Christmas on my mind, I guess, because the Stumble is so awesome. I love it. It's from BuzzFeed. You know, I like BuzzFeed. 11 ways the holidays are the best way to relive your childhood. So I thought at first, I was a little worried because is this going to make me cry? But every year, when you decorate the tree, you get to open a time capsule of ornaments that flood you with memories. So it's a picture of the different old ornaments then, and whip up those homemade tasty treats just like Nana used to make. And there's like a graph of, and you rewatch all the favorite holiday movies from when you were a kid over and over, and no one bats an eye. You pack your favorite PJs and spend a few nights at your parents' house. Picture the parents' house. Number 5, and get a rush when you wake up on Christmas morning in your childhood twin-size bed. If you have a niece or nephew, you can spoil them with the toys you always wanted. Number 7, and you get to be crafty. And so, yeah, get to make all kinds of crafty stuff. And you get to play dress up. You know, like the ugly sweater parties you get to go to. And number 9, you'll still make a countdown calendar because vacations can't come soon enough. Number 10, even though you're 30, there's a good chance that you will be sitting at the kids' table. And finally, number 11, and you'll still have a blast playing those games with your family once dinner is over. And have a grip of a poor loser. Okay, I thought that was incredibly fun. So, okay. We've come to the end. Again, I want to say thank you so much for coming. Thank you for those of you who keep coming back. Thank you for your continued support. Thank you for those who put me on your blogs and said I was included in one of your favorite podcasts. Thank you so much, everyone. Come back again next week. Go join the Ravelry group. Go down there. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the thumbs up button and leave comments. I need the feedback. Thank you so much. I'll see you next week. Bye, you guys.